Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella, de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, Canelo. Ánimo.
All right, Terence Crawford said he won't get credit. He said he'd have to move up to fight Canelo to get credit. He also said that, Floyd did get credit. He had to, they still asked him to move up to fight Triple G. Let me kind of talk to you about black fighters and getting credit. They are not synonymous. They don't go hand in hand. The only fighter that I've seen alive get credit for their work that I could think of was that Black American fighter was Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard. Only ones that I'm aware of that got credit for their work. But the way Boxing News 24 worded it, I had to go see it in its context. Even though they had it in the quote, but sometimes you got to go listen to it or, read it without the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they put it was sarcasm. They put like, oh, Crawford wants to fight Canelo. Oh, Crawford hating on Canelo. Every time you point out some deficiencies in Canelo, it's an issue. And I was thinking about doing a live tonight. But I'm a chill, watch some Thursday night football, which I don't like, and see what's on NBA TV who playing, because TNT said they're not doing no more Thursday night basketball until Thursday night football going on. Was crazy because I enjoy basketball on Thursday. I enjoy basketball and every other sports Monday through Saturday. I do not enjoy the NFL on Thursday. I do not enjoy the NFL on Monday. I don't enjoy the NFL on Saturdays. Not no more. Monday Night Football not what it used to be. But I really don't. Even the good game versus the Baltimore Colts, I just don't. It's just been so bad for so long. I just don't want to watch it. But because Boxing News playlist, so the way they put it, they made it seem like when I first read it, they made it seem like, oh, he called out Canelo. They didn't put the sarcasm in there. Like I said, this is the biggest publication hater of Terence Crawford. You would think he whipped this shit out and messed with all their wives. Okay, Chris Williams, whoever he is, like, dude. There's no objectivity here. Only reason I like Boxing News 24, for one, I don't want to watch all the videos, take time. They do a great job around the ball information. They like the National Enquirer in boxing. And that's what boxing kind of turned in. I can just read it real quick. I don't like their opinions. Their opinions suck. It's probably a couple good writers on here, but majority of their writers' opinions suck. And I challenge any time to debate, they garbage. But the way they made it seem, and then they maybe he took it literally. He didn't get the sarcasm, but it's sarcasm. Like, come on, he said, "Look at Floyd. Nobody gave Floyd credit." Said Crawford to ESPN, they wanted Floyd to fight Triple G at 160. I gotta fight Canelo next. That's just sarcasm. That's all that is. It's sarcasm. It's sarcasm. That's all it is. And maybe they just read it. So sometimes you read things so fast, you run with it, and you think about it, you let it marinate on your mind, and you like, oh, he meant it like that. And that's fine. If it was an honest mistake, so be it. But, they don't, over here, this ain't an honest mistake. It's a carousel of hating on Bud. It's fine. Because where I'm about to take it is a history of black fighters not getting credit. Over 99% or around 98, 97% of black fighters not getting credit. And that's just the way the game goes. That's just the curse. That's part of the curse that comes with being a black fighter, not getting your credit until you dead and gone. Look how long it took for Jack Johnson to get pardoned. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Patriots. Even though it's been like this beginning time, like you dominate so much, people want to see you lose. That's why in boxing, like, they can't fade us, bro. In boxing, they can't fade us. Can't none of them whoop us up and down the scale. None of them. None of them. They can't fade us. And that's the honest truth. They can't fade us. So they gotta create mythical boxers. That's what Canelo is. He's a mythical boxer. It's a facade. Nothing that Canelo does is real. It's all set up. It's all fake. And people say, well, Floyd Mayweather. No. Floyd Mayweather at least earned it. Pacquiao at least earned it. Muhammad Ali, he didn't get his credit. Historically, the black fighter doesn't get his credit, and under that goes the Dominican fighter and the Jamaican fighters. You know what I'm saying? They don't Cuban fighter. That's the other ones I'm looking for. They don't get the credit. Till they gone. till they become historical figures, historical boxers. Tim Bradley didn't get his credit, nothing he did, and he had a phenomenal career. He had some great fights in there. Kendall Hartman, that might have been fight of the year. Bruzar Pavatnikov definitely should have been up there for fight of the year or close. What you need to understand is black fighters don't get the credit. Everybody say, oh, Michael got his credit while he was here. Michael Jordan got his credit for while he was here. Tiger Woods got his credit while he was here. In certain sports, they do get their credit. Venus Serena got their credit, but in boxing, it don't go that way. You got to be beloved to get credit. What are you looking for? He looking for you when you sitting in your rocking chair, when you at your kids' fights, or making public appearances, giving out turkeys 10, 20 years, 5 years from when you retire. That's how it's gonna be. But I'll be right back. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. All right, my bad. I take a phone call. So when you look back, man, you gotta be beloved. You have to be beloved to get credit. And Sugar Ray Leonard was beloved because he was just, flashy hand speed. They didn't wear headgear in the amateurs. They loved him. And Mike Tyson, he was killing shit since he put on boxing gloves. People loved knockouts, excitement, and then he had the real street persona. So when you look at all the other heavyweights that wasn't beloved while they was active or in their primes, you talk about Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes was hated. He was hated because he had to beat Muhammad Ali, and he showed emotion. They didn't want to do it, but he was hated. They hated him. Black people hate him just as much as everybody else. Just as much as people hate him for the Gary Cooney fight, and just as much as they made him pay. When he said, what was it? Rocky Marciano couldn't hold his jack shot. They robbed him versus Michael Spinks. At least he robbed him to a black man, but where Michael Spinks had to pay the piper to fight Mike Tyson. So black fighters historically don't get their credit. That's just part of the job. That's part of the what you call it. That's part of the job description. Hey, I'm aiming somebody, man. Oscar get all this love, and it's just like when you see it with Young Dolph. You all this love when you're dead, when you're gone. Same thing in boxing. When you retire, you get all the love as a black fighter. When you here, not so much. Because there's plenty of black fighters who love him. Black active people in boxing that love him. Joel Diaz love him. Buddy McGurk love him. A lot of fans love him. But he looking from the acceptance from the people who writing articles like we just posted, from the Dan Fatfields and the Kevin Iolis, and he looking from that. He looking from the white media. He looking for that acceptance. That's what he looking for. But Muhammad didn't get love until he started fucking shaking, until he retired. He loved Sonny Liston. They ain't love Jack Johnson until he was gone. Keep going on and on. Who else want to talk about? Floyd didn't get that. He had to retire. Come on. Not too many people. You're not gonna get that credit. Ain't no point in crying over spilled milk. It ain't like Floyd got it and you ain't getting. Who other fighter getting that love? Who else? You look at Earl, he getting a lot of love. He talked to everybody. That's all it is. He mastered the social media era. He mastered if I stop and talk to everybody, they gonna love me. That's all it is. That's all it is. Canelo, that's a birthright. They come with him being a unique Irish Mexican. It's a birthright. Come with that. Come on. Deontay ain't did shit wrong. But literally live the American dream. Come from nothing, switch his sports, switch his education trajectory, and picked up boxing to support his daughter, as a journeyman, and became, the biggest boxer, one of the biggest boxers in the world. That man made like 40, 50, 60, he made over $100+ million in 2 fights with Tyson Fury. It probably made like 150 or almost 160 fighting that man. You know what I'm saying? Do we get credit? Hell no, he got credit for being knocked out and showing toughness. That's about it. So he answered his own question. It was a rhetorical question. Go on, get credit till you sit your ass down. That's how it is. Andre Ward ain't get credit. They asterisk by the second Kovalev fight. So you searching for something and you trying to speak something that's not going to become existence until you sit your ass down. Come on. You looking acceptance from the casual white fan, from the white media members. See, you know how many fighters wish Omaha loved them, wish they city loved them? Like Omaha love you, man. Just be the king of where you at. Most black fighters don't get that love from their own home city. Just love, love that Omaha, love that you can still be at Omaha and not get the hatred that a lot of other people get in their hometown when they become successful and get some money. Enjoy that. Because I get some money after hood. I help from afar. I send turkeys remotely. I fly turkeys in. I put basketball rims up, but you can't help. You can't. 9 times out of 10, inner city, you can't help them. They destroy everything you do. The Pistons just put a basketball court up around the corner. They spray painted already. At least they didn't spray paint the plat. Can't help black people, man. Can't help the inner city. Too many bad apples. All your help would go to waste. Remember, Grant Hill put rims up back in the day and they tore them all down. He just did it again this year. Only thing you don't get out of that is a tax write-off. So you looking for something that you know when you're gonna get it and when you're not gonna get it. Just because you speak it ain't like people are gonna sympathize with you. Yeah. Dan Rayfield sit here and talk, and all these white fucking media members talk shit about Bernard Hopkins and Floyd Mayweather for years. For years, and talk, he wasn't excited enough, or he didn't do this. You get Terence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, and they knocking people out, and it's still not good enough. And if it wasn't for Terence Crawford being, in the welterweight division to hate on, all that hate to be going towards Errol Spence too. Terence Crawford just made out to be the villain, to be the heel. He ain't even chose to be the heel. If he wasn't there, Errol Spence would be getting a lot more hate than what he get. He's the black sheep of the division. But they tend to hate on talent, in American sports world. They tend to hate on talent. They say you ask for something, you deliver. Come on. Golovkin do it on the lower scale, right? He do it on the lower scale and they love him. He ain't even from here. Crawford has got a better resume than Golovkin. We talking about wins. Losing to losing to Canelo twice or a draw and losing, come on. How do we get credit? You go fight Steve Rose, you go fight Camille Zamata and the weakest champion in Ryota Murata, and you struggling with an old ass Kasim Uma back in the day, and you fighting Ishida, Dama, and all these bums. None of these do, and there's a lot of black fans that do that. They sat here and they put Triple G on a pedestal. They put him on the pedestal, and he ain't done nothing. His resume at any time before Canelo or after Canelo, outside Canelo, it's nowhere near Terence Crawford resume. He don't have a Ricky Burns on there, and that's saying a lot. Not have 11 opposition as Ricky Burns. He might have some Claymore level fighters on there or Ray Beltran, but you're talking about a lot of guys like Thomas Delorme, Henry Lundy, Derry John, but no elite fighters like at the time of Victor Postal. You know what I'm saying? No elite fighters and talent as Gamboa. No fighters that's tough and rugged. Most of them want tough and rugged like Felix Diaz. Damn, Gil, come on. Mark Murray. Pathetic resume. Notice not the thing that says Crawford, they fought nobody at 47, but nobody forcing Triple G to move to 68 with that weak resume. Nobody. Now people want Crawford to move up and fight Jamal Charlo. That's the narrative. Fuck that. Why? Why I gotta do? Why Earl can't move up and fight them? They sparring, I don't care if they're partners or whatever. You move up and fight them, move up to 160. But you looking for credit. They already deemed you the heel. You ain't gotta play the role. So don't blame you. But you said you ain't gonna get your credit till you sit down. Cool. You like the 95, 98, 99 percentile of boxers. That's who you like. Muhammad didn't get his credit. He considered the greatest of all time. Floyd of his era, he didn't get his credit. They chose Pacquiao. If Floyd was moving up weight class, he did the same thing Pacquiao doing with his skin color. They would have been saying the same thing we were saying about Pacquiao when he refused to get a test. Or I'm scared of needles and you got tattoos. You know, and not all of it is racism. A lot of it is just, I'm tired of seeing these black people dominate the sport. We need something else. We need other flavors, you know? So we're gonna curve the scale for the harder for the black fighter. We're gonna curve it easier for the other. That's what it is. Like, it's just like the Patriots being winning every year. Like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing them every year. They too good. That's what is it about? Every time you look up, it ain't no short spell. Like, it's not a spell or a dry spell like it was for Puerto Rico. I know it's a small place. It's not a dry spell for great British fighters. It's not a dry spell for great Chinese, Korean, Japanese fighters, and Mongolian fighters. No spell. Every generation, you could look up and down the weight scales or the weight classes, and they're great black fighters. Look up and down. And, you know, it seems like it's a great Cuban too. Every damn generation, it seems like it's a good amount of great Cubans. Look up and down the weight classes. You know? But they got to manufacture great Hispanic fighters. They got to, if Canelo was great, man, why not run the gauntlet and then do what you want to do like Floyd, pick your opponents? Could have been ran through the last 5, 6, 7 years, could have been ran through Andrade, Charlo, whoever else they say you didn't fight. Ben ran through Triple G. You fought way too late. Then I fight Benavidez. What has he done? Earn the right to pick and choose my fighters. I fight him when I feel like it. But you didn't earn it. Everything you got was given. You can tell him how you all-time great don't lose every round. To an old 35, 36, whatever, 34-year-old Mayweather, he lost every round. You know? You gotta tell him he got better. We fight to get better. Come on. So Crawford searching for something that he know he won't find. It's fine. That's how you know you great. You know, you ain't gotta sell out for them. No. You know, they want to deem Terence Crawford the hero and you the heel, so be it. The villain wins every day. Villains win every day. Every day. That's Hollywood shit that the common man and the good men and the good prevail. Villains win every day. Villain, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we hope to believe in what we believe in spiritually or biblically or whatever we believe in, faith-wise. We hope at the end of the day, you know, we do good and we go to a better place, or you know, the karma, the good karma will come back on us. But every day you look up the major corporations, everybody that's doing it the wrong way seem like they winning. But at the end of this story, of course, when you come back to sign gloves at the boxing expo or show up to the fight, put you on the camera, the same people that say boo and F you and call you racial things, they cheering for you. They don't like greatness in the process. They just look back on it and like for it to age like grapes. You know, they like for it to age fine and gracefully. You know, you did everything opposite of Floyd did as far as when he was on top, yelling, screaming, cussing, showing his ass. You did everything different. You be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't find a way to market your fight, so be it. You looking for something that's gonna come when it's gonna come. They tell me I get my check on Friday. I'm not gonna be looking on Thursday. I'm not gonna be checking my account on Wednesday. I ask for a check on Monday. I know Friday. Friday, 6 a.m. my shit drop. Bam, I know every week, 6 a.m. or it might be a little early, might be a little late. Or if it's the holiday week, I get paid 2 or 3 days or a day early. I'm fine with it. You going through the for him to be in Bernie and them to be historians, you're going through the natural process of being a black boxer. Shit, a black fighter. It's natural. Ali wasn't celebrated. They showing the movie. He was celebrated by his people. Of course, you celebrated by your people. You know, because soon if you go in there and you unify the division, the same people that was naysayers, they're you're gonna be asked to come on their show. But you're looking for something. You're looking for something that you know it's gonna come on Friday. Right now it's Wednesday. Wait a little about Friday. It'll be here. It's Tuesday, Monday. It'll be here. Sunday. It'll be here Friday. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. You got business question, inquiry, response, video request. Want to chop it up? Shout out to Gary Benson for donating early. Appreciate it. Want to make a financial donation? PayPal link in the description. Cash App, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. That's rolling in the ticker and is in the description as well too. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Let me know what you guys check. Check out the Boxing News and welterweight playlist. But like I said before, man, you know, if your destiny is to win, They can't stop you from winning. That's your destiny. Peace.